Hi, Peanut. So we're gonna go ahead and take some photos of this. I think it's beneficial to also have a photo of a ruler so people can get a size estimate on what it looks like. Okay, so I took pictures of those, and here's how those turned out. I'm gonna delete my duplicates, turn the ones that are white. Okay, so that's how those turned out. And I'll upload those to my TikTok shop. And I'm currently still in my probationary period to where I can have 100 products. I'm at under 50 right now, but I'm adding many, many more. So I'm gonna make a TikTok real quick about this product. So I'm gonna do a little tutorial. I love sharing how to make things because there's tons of tutorials out there, but some people just don't make the things. There's tons of things that I enjoy that I would definitely probably not make. It just looks a little too advanced for me and I don't really want to get into it. So let's make a TikTok. Okay, so now we're gonna edit the TikTok video. We're gonna add captions, making it accessible. This is a real time of how I edit the TikToks. I'm checking the captions, editing as I need, because some of it doesn't pick up on everything. The word poop was in there for some reason. Alright, so we made that. We're gonna add the text. I'm gonna add a listing so that I can add the product. I'm gonna add that to my draft so I have it saved. I'm gonna make a listing real quick, and then I'll put that to the side. I will say, so I've gotten one TikTok order so far, and it was a bookmark, and I sell my bookmarks for $5, and that just includes all the fees, and it includes, typically, like, I sell my bookmarks for $3, but when I do online, I typically upcharge it a bit, just because I want to cover fees, and any transaction fees, mainly. So then we're gonna go to products. I'm actually gonna show you how I do this. Okay, hello. So, okay, so we're gonna go to TikTok seller shop. We're gonna go to products at the bottom, and then we're gonna go at the top right and do add manual listing, and then I'm going to add those photos. So we're going to put Marie and Co. notepads, and then notepad in category. The category is interesting. I really like it. I'll probably do just notebooks then. And then the brand, I have my own brand put on there. And the description, it'll do AI auto suggest, which I don't mind. I just do a glance over and read it. So Marine Code notepads, practical choice, students, professionals, provides ample, adds a touch, easy to carry and store, And then we'll go to attributes, price. Well, I always do 5 for stock. And then see, like if I do multiple variations, there's variants. So add new. Size, because I've got 2 sizes. And then save. Delete the color, add option, small, medium. So we'll do the small, and then we'll make sure that that's more centrally located in the photo. Save that, and then medium, we'll do that, confirm, save. Okay, and then done, and then we'll confirm that. And so we'll do $5. I like my stuff. I like the number 5, and especially like in pricing. And then no hazards, nothing of that sort. Submit for review, and then I need to update the title. But so it's under review, and then I'm gonna go refresh, drop that down to say all. apply, Raincoat notepads, go to the title, and then hopefully that'll populate. Just gonna put 2 sizes. Or I can add a third variation where I have both. Save 5.5. I'll make that 8, so there's a deal. 5. So it's like $2. No, I'll make it 10 because TikTok adds a lot of discounts and stuff. That's fine. So we're gonna update that. And then that'll be in review for a bit, and then once that's done being in review, we can go back to TikTok and we'll be able to add, if we go to our drafts, then we can go and add the product after we do next, and then we'll go add link, product, and then whenever it's done reviewing, we'll do that. Oh, I think it just finished. That's actually great. Or it might just be like a draft, so I'm gonna add that. Yeah, it says $3.50, but I should still get more of that. So it's back to the bookmark thing. I will say that I got like $4 and a few change off of that. So it says earn 85 cents. I guess it's like a bonus or something. So we'll do add, and then we'll post it, and then accept the music, and then do that. I actually just realized I did not put any music in the background. So we're gonna go back to that video. It's done editing.
Hello?
Okay, so it's not gonna let me add directly. So we'll just do the delete because it was just redone, and then add sound. It's all commercial sounds. I like doing Latin. And then put the volume down to half. Okay, and then we will post it. And then we'll go to Instagram. And then we will add that post. And then I like to make my videos have the same cover pages, so we're also going to open up Canva. I currently do not have Pro. I would like to get Pro. I think it's totally worth it. And then Instagram post single. I just reorganized all of this too. I'm gonna go to, I need to go back to TikTok, go back to my channel, copy that bio, and then I always like my own stuff because why not? It doesn't hurt anybody. Oh, it's loading still. Check our notifications, make sure nobody commented, need any help or anything. And then let's go here. And then we'll wait for that. Well, first we're gonna go to our reels and see how I like to keep it concise. I need to update that one, so I need to do a purple and a yellow. So purple of my intro. YouTube intro. And then we'll do this one. And then we will do that. Okay, and then I will download both of them, and I'll transfer them to JPEG because it's best for sharing. PNGs are a bit heavier on the size, so we'll wait for that to update. And then once it pops up that it is downloaded, then we can go back to Instagram, go to that one video that needs to be edited. We're gonna edit that, we're gonna edit the cover, we're gonna add some camera roll, we're gonna make sure it's the right one, and then we'll do done, and then check. Ta-da! So that's how I edit my videos, and I'm trying to go back to an every other, but look how consistent that is. Ah, I love it. And then we're gonna go to post, have this up, and then, oh, I did copy it. Okay, that's perfect. And then once after our descriptions, I add in my big spiel that I do. I do need to do this one. How to order heart. I like the purple hearts. Message me on any social media. Any social media. Okay. And then I'm going to copy this. And then, so I have it. For saved copy, go to our saved pen, so we've got that. And then we're gonna go up to edit cover, we're gonna do add from camera roll, and then we will add the one that we just made. And then done, and then share. And so once that's sharing, and then we'll do the big other social media update after it does that. So what I do is I immediately like it, I send it to my story, and then I add it to my story. Then I go back to my home page, I click on my story, I double check this. Interesting. I wait for it to upload. And then we'll refresh, so that's updated. And then after that, since that's loading, I will just go ahead and add the photo that I want to update. I do a video and a photo typically, so let's do the next. And then we'll go up to here, paste, and then okay. And then we'll post that. By the time that's posting, our story should be good, and then we can add that to YouTube. I'm also going to add it to tutorials. Tutorials and tips. And then we're gonna go to Canva, because since I made a new story, we're gonna add a new cover photo thing. Which is, that's the logo. There it is, my stories. I always do capital, tutorials, and tips. And then I make sure that it's centered, so it's nice in the middle of the circle. Oop. Download PNG. Wait for that to load. And it's loading. And we're loading. And we're loading. Keeping loading. Okay, we're still loading. Okay, that's just taking a bit. I feel like Canva's been taking a bit longer than normal. Okay, cool. So now that that's done, swipe down, go to our profile, swipe over, edit highlights, edit cover, from that, done. And then I'll go into my images and add all the things that I just made into my business profile. folder. So we've got those two updated, and we've got it on TikTok. The next thing I do is I go to Facebook, and I go to my not my profile. I go to, well, where it originally was, I guess. I guess they updated it? Oh yeah, oh, Facebook updated. Okay, refresh that, and like, share, and then like, share. And that's the whole entire process that I do for social media, on adding TikTok and adding to the Instagram and YouTube and all my socials, and then putting the product up as well. I'm gonna go to TikTok, and then I'm going to see if, one thing that annoys me is that it always opens on my shop. I guess that's okay. I want to make this one. I don't know if I can add it. I can edit it. I don't know if I can add products. No. So then I'm just going to repost that one after I find the video. Products. Living in your mind now. Too late, 'cause you're mine now. Journal, notebook, sketchbook, binding, book binding, and then we'll go all the way up to the top, and then we'll do made new products for book binding, journals, and notebooks, and then edit cover, add the thing. I like the blue one, and then I like to center this, so notebooks, make notebooks with me, and then we will never do that again. Post, and then that's loading. And then since that's loaded, we're gonna go back to the Instagram, and we're gonna check to see if I don't have that post. I do have it posted. Okay. Yep. So then I made these designs a while, like years ago, and I've just been meaning to put them up since. So here's the notepads I made the other day. So that's how I do the whole add to social media when I have a new product and update. Thanks for joining.